What is art? Is art anything at all? What would you answer if I asked you the difference between art and decoration? Is everything that you put inside a picture frame, or that is exhibited in an art museum or gallery, art? Is that the frame? Or is it up to me and you to decide whether a piece of work is art or not? But if it's up to you and me, and there's no common understanding of the word, if everyone can decide for themselves, then the term doesn't really have content. According to the institutional theory of art, it is the art institution that defines what is art and what is not. Museums, critics, curators, and so on. No other factors are taken into consideration. But is this something that we, the audience, are supposed to accept blindly? Let's take a closer look into art history and how the term has evolved. We're referring to art as in fine art. In the past, art didn't exist in terms of how we understand art today. During the classical antiquity, the word art referred to objects that were very difficult to make and required very specific technical skills. In the Middle Age, visual art was used by the church to teach the illiterate part of the population. Renaissance art, that we nowadays look back on as majestic masterpieces, wasn't art back then as we understand the word today. It was beautification made on command of powerful principles. In France, the Art Academy had yearly art exhibitions called the Salon. It was open to the public in 1737. But at this time, the art production was still under royal power. It wasn't before after the French Revolution that these artists started to become more free and independent. The origin of the term art as we understand it today can be ascribed to the Romantic era. Because only then, the artist's own personal expression started to be emphasized. Both in Norway and the rest of Europe, artwork started to become products of the artist's own inspiration and fantasies, unlike the previous periods, where their work were led by powerful principles. The expression
l'art pour l'art
appeared in this period, art for art's sake. It means that the art should have its own reason and value without any external purpose. Art becomes autonomic and self-referential. The Romantic era is followed by many art movements and styles. Impressionism, Symbolism,
Art Nouveau,
Futurism, Cubism, and so on. When technology allows the camera to overtake the task of representing reality, art painting's role becomes more vague. This occurred in the 19th century. Abstract movements like Futurism and Cubism were dominating the art scene for many decades. But in the 60s and 70s, these movements started to lose popularity for the benefit of more figurative forms of expression, like pop art and photorealistic painting. With the postmodernism, the borders between pop culture and art are completely erased. Who's going to tell me that a music video that I find interesting, artistic, and great is not art, while an installation that is completely futile to me is? Today, all the borders are blown away. Everything can be called art. But then, the word is deprived of sense. Art has committed suicide. Welcome to the post-historical art era.